guys, what is up? Welcome back to Just a Vision, both my YouTube channel and my podcast. I am your host and your girl here, Jaquel Viola, and I am back with another motivational and inspirational discussion. So if you guys are ready to transform your life into the one you've always dreamt of, where you're happy, where you're content, where you're confident in yourself, you love yourself for who you are, you don't let anyone or any situation stop you, you are achieving your goals and your dreams, and you're living that lifestyle that you've always wanted to have, then I highly suggest that you stay tuned for the rest of this discussion. Really take in what I have to say, really listen to the words that I'm saying and the tips and the suggestions that I'm going to give you guys, because I know that I was put here for a reason, to help you guys, to guide you guys in the right direction. I know that I've been through a lot of stuff in life. I didn't really like the life that I was living, and something had to have happened, for me to start living my life to the fullest, and my spiritual awakening occurred, and now I'm living my life. I'm going after my goals. I'm going after my dreams. I'm doing the things in life that I'm supposed to be doing. And I know that I was put on this earth to help you guys transform your life as well in a more natural and holistic way, with positive thinking, positive attitudes, doing different things that could help you, live that lifestyle that you've always wanted to live, doing things that you never thought you would ever be doing, but realizing that they are so helpful and useful to you that you'll be like, dang, why didn't I ever do this or think of this before? Well, that's because a lot of people don't really know what they want or how to get to where they want to be in life. They're stuck, they're stagnant, they don't know what the next move is, or what the steps are to take. And I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to give you guys, a little bit of motivation, help you guys steer yourself in the right direction. That way you can start living the life that you've always dreamt of having. But before we get into all of that, I would like to show you guys my outfit, because I'm really feeling myself today. I feel very confident, very, open-minded. My heart is very receptive. I'm ready to just go out into the world and just give people my knowledge and give people my wisdom and help them, start living the life that they've always wanted to live. And me dressing the way that I'm dressing, or not even dressing, but being the way I am, I just feel more open. I feel more myself. I feel, more of who I'm supposed to be. If you guys don't know, I've been trying to figure out, what I'm supposed to be doing in life and how I'm supposed to be doing it. And, I have different styles that I like to wear. I have different, clothes that I like to dress myself in. And I've been trying to be more open and more earthly and connected to the universe. And so I've been wearing a lot of flowy type outfits, things that I can really just feel beautiful in or feel confident in, and it allows me to be, not too girly, but not too, masculine either. Because if you guys don't know, we have both masculine and feminine energy in us, and I'm going to get to that in a whole different video, but we should, be at one with both sides of us. So even though I'm not too girly and I'm not too manly, I don't sit here and consider myself to be a STEM or to, be a stud or a femme or whatever it is. I don't consider myself to be anything, because I am a labelless person. I am who I am. And I dress the way I dress because it allows me to feel confident in myself. And I want to be able to teach you guys to become confident in yourself, no matter, what you're wearing or how you're wearing it. Because you see, there's people out here in the world that wear some crazy things, but we don't sit there and judge them. We're like, oh, that's cool. That's cool looking. Like when people be wearing meat dresses and stuff, like who does that? But there's people out there who be doing that. Like they wear the weirdest things, especially celebrities. So you should be comfortable and you should be confident in whatever you're wearing or whatever you're doing in life. Don't let these people out there in the universe or out there in the world tell you how to dress, how to live your life, who to be, how to be. Just become the person that you were meant to be. So with this outfit, I feel more confident. I like so many different styles that I don't pick just one style. I like a little bit of girl things. I like a little bit of boy things. I'm in between, but I don't feel like, clothes should have a gender. It's whatever makes you feel confident. And I feel confident in this. I feel confident in a lot of the clothes that I have, or I wouldn't have it. So I'm starting to become who I am and realizing that I shouldn't care what people think about me. And that's what I want to be able to help you guys learn too as well. So let me stop mumbling jumbling about that and actually show you guys my outfit, because I was going on. But my outfit is just something flowy because I'm trying to be more earthly and spiritual. I have my hair little zigzag right here because I've been really into that lately. Got a little golden earring in my gauge. Just got these golden necklaces. This little white tank top. Just got it from Walmart the other day for like $2. And then I got on these flowy pants. They're not too girly and they're not too guyish. It's just like, okay, I'm just gonna lounge around. I'm just gonna be comfortable. I'm just gonna be me. And that's what I want to teach you guys. Be comfortable with who you are. Don't let these other people out there in the world tell you how to live your life, who to be or how to be. Become the person that you were always meant to be. Love yourself for who you are. So with all that being said, guys, now let's get into the video. Alright guys, so by the title / topic of today's discussion, it's going to be on self-reflecting, or the importance of self-reflecting. Now, my last video was on soul searching, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly suggest that you do. It's going to be in the link in the description box below. But if you don't know what soul searching is, or you haven't even, considered doing it for yourself, it is a quest to help you answer all of the problems and questions that you have throughout your whole life. Figuring out, why things have happened, and realizing how you are able to overcome them and become the person that you were meant to be, and not letting these, people in these situations stop you. And throughout that video, I gave you guys a lot of different methods and different ways that you could start your own soul searching journey through different techniques, different tips, different activities. There's so many different things that you can do to start your own soul searching journey. It's just basically what resonates with you and what doesn't resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then you don't have to do it. But if it does, then continue doing that and allow that to help you become the person that you were meant to be and start living the life that you've always wanted to have. So in that video, I also mentioned self-reflecting as one of the methods that you could do to help you, figure out why the things in your life have happened. And honestly, I can tell you that I took that one into consideration for myself, because it really rung a bell and it kept popping up everywhere throughout my life, on Instagram and on Facebook, and just like different messages from the universe was telling me that I needed to do a little bit of self-reflecting. So I took it into consideration, and I can honestly tell you guys that doing this whole self-reflecting thing really benefited me in a good way, and it helped me realize a lot of things and how I was able to overcome and how I was able to do this and able to do that. It really opened up my mind. It really allowed me to shift my mindset, and the results that I got were honestly amazing, because it will help you to shift your mind into that positive, happy mindset that you've always wanted to have. It'll help you increase your positivity in your life. It'll help you discover a greater connection within yourself, who you want to be, and how to live your life. Again, so self-reflection has helped me to understand why the things in my life have happened, whether it be a situation or an obstacle or a reward. It helped me realize why things in my life have happened. It helped me to realize how I'm able to overcome them, understand the way that I respond to these situations. I could be negative and doubtful about it, or I could be positive and open-minded. If I continue to be negative and doubtful, then I'm just going to receive, all this negativity, all this toxic energy, all these bad things happening to me, because what we put out into the universe is what we're going to receive. Or I could sit back and be like, you know what? Maybe this happened for a reason. Maybe there is something bigger on the other end. Maybe I can switch that negative situation into a positive one. Give me a little bit of, optimism. That's the word. Give me a little bit of optimism and think about it. Maybe this happened for a reason. Maybe there's a greater cause to it. Self-reflection helped me to be able to, understand my mistakes, understand my faults, and, realize that I can blame myself for some things. It's not always everybody else's fault. Sometimes it's within ourselves, but we don't like to blame ourselves. We like to blame other people. So self-reflection was able to help me, realize my mistakes in life, my faults, help me to understand the lessons that were being taught to me, and how I'm going to use those lessons for my present day life right now, and how I'm going to apply them in the future. Self-reflection helped me to acknowledge my own emotions, my thought patterns, my weaknesses, my strengths, as well as opening up my chakras and finding more ways to be positive, open-minded, and start living the lifestyle that I've always wanted to live. So for today and throughout this entire video, I want to share with you guys the importance of self-reflecting, why being a reflective person is important for a positive mindset, and how you are going to start living that life that you've always wanted to have, starting your own soul-searching journey, starting your own reflecting, process. It'll help you realize, who you want to be as a person, how you want to be, and how you're going to achieve your goal and achieve your dreams. So, what is self-reflection or self-reflecting? If you guys can't see my board right here, self-reflecting says, it is a process of bringing attention to what happened and or is happening in your life right now, but in a more mindful and open-minded way. So basically, when you do a little bit of self-reflection, you are thinking about the things that have happened in your life and the things that are happening in your life right now. You're going to take a little bit of time out of your day, a little bit of time out of whatever you're doing to sit back and think about what's going on in your life right now. Are you happy? Are you living the life that you want to live? Are you doing the things in life that you want to do? And maybe going back a little bit further into your life and, putting a pinpoint to why things have happened. Maybe they were to teach you a lesson. Maybe they were to give you insight. Maybe they were to steer you in the right direction. You won't actually know unless you take time out of your day or take time out of your life to do a little bit of reflection on whatever situation it is that you're dealing with, to take time and really think about why it's happening. Is it to teach you a lesson? Is it to give you insight? Is it to help you start living the life that you've always dreamt of having? And so there are many different areas of your life that you can reflect on, whether it be your past, your present, your future, but briefly, because you never know what's going to happen in the future. You can just try to go with the flow. You can do a little bit of reflection on, your mental health, your relationships with different people, whether it be with your family, with friends, or your significant other, maybe a job, or different things like that, your dreams, your goals, or your emotions, your weaknesses. There's so many different areas of life that you can reflect on. You just have to figure out which ones are important to you and why you want to reflect on them. And once you figure out the areas of your life that you would like to reflect on, then you can start writing them down and doing a little bit of self-reflecting on your own journey and figuring out why these things have happened. Self-reflection is basically all about creating self-awareness, understanding your thoughts, understanding who you are as a person, realizing that there is a difference between your true nature and your false self. Your true nature already knows what you want in life and how you're supposed to achieve it and how you're supposed to get there. It's just that your ego, which is your false self, which is the image that you put off into the world, it likes to contradict with you. It's basically like the good and the bad guy. When we were younger and we had those little cartoons and the TV shows that had the little people on the person's shoulder, it's the same person. It's just a good version and a bad version. Usually we're too afraid to see what the unknown has in store for us, so we don't really go with the good guy. We always go with the bad guy because that's what's more comfortable with us. But we have to realize that we have to step out of our comfort zone. We have to take a leap of faith into the unknown and understand why these things are happening, reflect on why they're happening, become more aware of your thought patterns. Are they constantly negative or are they constantly positive? Because if you're always going to be negative, then you're always going to have negative results come back to you. Law of attraction, what you put out into the universe is what you're going to receive. If you're positive, then you're going to receive positive things in your life. So self-reflecting will help you to create more self-awareness of who you are, how you want to be, your thought patterns, your emotions, your feelings. It'll help you to focus on the things in life that you never even thought you would, want to focus on. Because so many of us are not really focused on, who we are and how we're going to get there. We just want to get to that point. We just want to jump on the bandwagon and we just want to keep rolling. We just want to keep going. We don't want to stop and take a little bit of time, for ourselves and throughout our days and throughout our lives to really, think about, am I really happy? Am I really confident? Am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? A lot of us don't do that. We just want to get right on the bandwagon. We just want to get going. But we don't actually take time out of our day to think about how we're supposed to get there or what we're supposed to be doing next. And that's where a lot of confusion comes in, is because so many people do not really understand what's going on within themselves. They don't really understand what's going on within themselves, what's going on within their minds, and they're just trying to go with the rest of society. They're not trying to go, through life for themselves. They're trying to listen to what everybody else has to say about them and how to live their life, rather than taking time out of their day to, live the life that they truly want to live. So many people are scared to live that life that they've always dreamt of. Or so many people are afraid, or they don't know how to take the next step because they've never really took time out of their day to realize that maybe I need to do this, maybe I need to do that. Self-reflecting helps you to build an emotional awareness by taking time out of your day, time out of your life to ask yourself questions. Why do I feel this way? Are there different things that I can do to stop feeling this way? Maybe I should try to be positive. It'll allow you to ask yourself the deeper, more important questions. It'll allow you to gain a better understanding of your emotions, a better understanding of your feelings, also your strengths, You know, are you a good speaker? Are you a good athlete? Are you a good, chef? Whatever the case is, it'll allow you to figure out your strengths and your weaknesses. Maybe you're not so good at something, but that doesn't mean you can't continue to try it, or you can't try it out if you haven't. That doesn't mean that you've never done it before, or that you're going to be, terrible at it. You might be a little bad right now, but if you practice, you can keep going. Practice makes perfect, right? So self-reflection will help you, again, with your thought process, allowing you to understand your emotions, understand your feelings, and maybe help you to switch your mindset up. Maybe shift from that negative mindset and perspective to a positive one. That way you are going with the flow of life, and you're understanding that maybe these things are happening for a reason. Maybe they're happening to give me, greater insight. What is the bigger picture? What am I supposed to be doing next? It'll allow you to, realize who you are and what type of life that you want to have. It'll help you understand the important aspects of yourself. You become aware of, who you are, and that'll be able to teach you to become more adaptable to different, situations. Maybe something has changed in your life. Maybe there's tough circumstances. Once you become adaptable, you can understand that maybe this bad, negative experience is really something positive. Maybe it's teaching you something. Maybe you were in a bad relationship, and that relationship was showing you that you don't need those type of people in your life. Maybe you were at a job that you didn't enjoy. Maybe these situations are leading you to something else. Maybe it's trying to tell you something that you're not really recognizing within your own physical eyes and yourself. Maybe these things are happening to edge you towards a lifestyle that you've always wanted to have, and to a personality or a person that you've always wanted to be. Self-reflecting will help your integrity increase, because it'll help you take time to reflect on your life, on your core values, the things that you have a passion about, that you really understand, or that you really keep it at heart with you. It'll help you to have a clear understanding of your values as a person, knowing your worth, knowing who you are, knowing that you should be loved and you deserve all the things in life that you've always wanted to have. And if people don't give that to you, or if it's less than you deserve, then you don't need that. You don't need that. You should go after the things in life that are going to be attracted to you, that want you. It'll help you to, strengthen your mindset, strengthen your beliefs, and become that person that you want to be, that you've always, were meant to be. Because within our lives, so many of us, build this or create this cycle of, doing and productivity, where we are maximizing the productivity. So basically we always want results. We are maximizing the results, but we're not putting any, effort and time into actually getting that product or into becoming who we are meant to be. We just want the result. We don't want to put in the time. We don't want to put in the effort. A lot of us are too lazy. We don't want to take time out of our day to do the necessary steps to become, the person that we were meant to be, or live that life that we were meant to have. And then we always get, stagnant, or we get upset and we get mad, like, why isn't my life getting any better? And that's because a lot of us don't want to take time. We don't want to reflect on ourselves. We don't want to think about the things in life that have happened. Maybe they're happening for a reason. We need to take time and actually think about, the different things that we want. Realizing that, when we constantly always want the result rather than doing the actual amount of work for it, we forget to stop and think. We forget what it feels like to actually have new ideas and to have new, plans and thought processes emerge from our brains. Why? Because we're in that constant loop. We need to expand our minds. We need to expand our brains. We need to let things come to us. If something doesn't work out this time, maybe we should do it a little bit differently the next time. And maybe that next time will work a lot better, and you'll be like, dang, why did I never try that out in the first place? Self-reflecting will allow you to think of things in a whole new, open-minded, different, kind of perspective, like putting on a new pair of glasses. You had a reflection, in the broken ones, and you went back and you looked at it and you're like, okay, this happened for that reason, that happened for this reason, but I'm going to use these lessons. That way I can start living my better life. You're putting on a new, clear pair of glasses, so that you can start seeing your life more perfectly now. It helps you to understand your past experiences. It helps you to understand, why these negative things in life have happened to you. There's a lot of people out there who had a lot of bad things happen to them. Me, I can tell you that I was one of them. Yeah, I used to be upset about it. I used to, blame the way that I lived my life because of my past experiences, because of the people and the situations that have happened to me. But I realized that I couldn't keep living life like that anymore because I was stuck. I was in a feedback loop and nothing was getting better. So I had to realize that, these past experiences, these things that have happened to me, they happen for a reason, to make me a better person, knowing that, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, knowing that what does not kill me makes me stronger because I am a warrior. I am a warrior, and I'm not going to let anybody or anything, tell me any different. This is who I am, and I'm going to become the person that I'm meant to be. Instead of us thinking so negatively and being so upset and mad about our past and the obstacles and the situations that we had to face in our life, let us use it to turn it into something beautiful. Let us use it to turn it into a lesson that we were taught, so that we are able to use it into our present life today and into our future. Let us take these bad experiences, maybe we were with the wrong person or the bad situations happen. Let us use that to switch it into something new. What lesson can we, be taught from that, mistake or that situation? What did we learn from it? How do we apply it to our, life right now? How do we apply it in the future? Let us take back the things that happened to us and let us figure out how we're going to use it in a more positive way to live our lives to the fullest and not be so upset about when, situations happen and things don't go as planned anymore. Because I've had to realize and learn within myself that everything in life may not happen the way that you had planned or had hoped it would happen, but just realize that it's happening for a greater purpose. There's a reason behind it. You may not understand it right now, but in the future, or hopefully in the future, you will understand it, and you'll be like, okay, well, that happened to teach me this, that happened to teach me that, and now I feel much more confident about myself. And I'm thankful for all these things happening to me, giving me more insight, giving me more wisdom, letting me know that I'm stronger than what I have ever, thought I was. Because truth be told, many of us are too busy to try to move forward with our lives, to sit back and really think about what's going on in the here and now. Many of us aren't worried about what's going on right now. We are worried about what's going to come next. But we can't really focus on what's going to come next unless we focus on what's going to happen today. Because how are we going to reach to the point where we want to get if we don't take time out of our day to be like, okay, well, what do I need to do? Do I need to change my mindset up? Do I need to change my attitude up? Do I need to do different, positive activities to help me, steer my life in that right direction? I'm not sure it is what it is, but you guys already know. Like I said, all the answers to all of your problems or questions are already deep within you. You just have to ask yourself. You have to have the courage and the strength to go deep within yourself and ask yourself the deeper questions. That way you can find all the answers to your problems and to your questions. Your soul already knows. You just have to figure out how to cultivate it within yourself. Because once you are able to do that, then you can start moving forward. Stop being so in a rush. Realize that slow and steady wins the race. You all grow and evolve at your own pace. Realize that you need to take time out of your day. You need to take a moment and to just slow down. Just slow down and just let the earth take care of you. Let the universe take care of you. Just go with the flow, guys, and let life take you on a journey. Recognize these different things and realize there's an importance to living our lives in a more reflective way, understanding why these situations are happening. So reasons why it's so important to self-reflect. 1, because it will help us to make sense of the different things in life. Like I said, there are a lot of things that happened in our past that we don't really understand why it happened, but just know that it's happening for a reason. Realize that self-reflecting will help you make sense of these situations, why they happened to you, what lesson was taught from it, and how you are going to move on with your life from this point, what lessons you're going to take with you and how you're going to apply them. Number 2, self-reflecting will help you uncover your breakthroughs. It will help you realize your strengths, what you're good at. You can look at your weaknesses and see, what you need to work on, but it will help you, uncover these things that you never even knew about yourself. Maybe you're good at this, maybe you're good at that. Maybe you realize that you can be confident, you can be the person that you were meant to be. You don't have to keep worrying about what other people, say about you or, how they want you to live your life. It'll help you break through these barriers and become the person that you were meant to be and living the life that you've always wanted to have without worrying about what other people think about you and what you have going for you. third reason why self-reflecting is so important, because it will help you to challenge your thoughts. Most of us are so negative and doubtful that we don't ever think that anything good in our life is ever going to come. We feel like that we don't deserve anything. We deserve this and we deserve that, and we won't ever be able to live that lifestyle that we want to have. But you have to realize that once you are, constantly negative all the time, constantly doubtful, that's all you're going to receive in life. It's the law of attraction. Positivity equals positivity, negativity equals negative. So if you're always going to be negative, then you're always going to have negative results and, situations that pop up in your life. But once you become more open-minded and optimistic, you'll realize that everything is starting to make sense. All of your miracles and blessings will fall into your lap in a timely manner, and you'll want to live this life, that way. You're gonna be like, dang, like, why didn't I ever live life like this? Like, I'm serious, guys. You're gonna realize once you become more positive and once you challenge your thoughts to be more open-minded, optimistic, and faithful and receiving everything that you possibly can, you'll be like, dang, like, it'll be your aha moment. And I can't wait for that to happen, because when you are able to reflect on what's important to you, your values, and how to become that person that you were meant to be, you won't let anybody or anything stop you, no matter what negative thing they have to say about you, because you know that you were put on this earth for a reason just as much as them. The fourth reason why self-reflecting is so important is because it will help you to recognize change and to track your progress. It allows you to look back at the things that you've done in your life or the situations that have happened, and it will help you to realize, why they happened and how far you've come from them. You didn't, let that one situation that was so negative and terrible continue to keep you in that negative cycle. You'll be able to look back on it and be like, okay, if I'm able to overcome that, then I'm able to overcome that thing, and that thing. You'll realize that you are stronger than you know you are. You are stronger than what you believe. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So you'll be able to look back and see how you've changed and how you've become the person that you wanted to be. The fifth reason why it's so important is because self-reflection will help you to increase your awareness. It will help you be more aware of your thoughts about yourself, whether it be negative or positive, but it'll help you become more positive about yourself. It'll help you become more positive about your thought process and how everything is going, becoming more aware of who you are as a person and how you want to live your life. You're not going to continue to allow these other people to run your life for you. You're not going to continue to allow other people to tell you to do this or to do that. You're going to go after your goals. You're going to go after your dreams. You're going to become more aware of your strengths. You're going to become more aware of your goals and your achievements and the happiness that you can bring to your life and to other people's life by giving them the motivation and the inspiration and the strength to become who they were meant to be. The sixth reason that self-reflecting is so important is because it will help you to inspire self-acceptance, and that's one thing that a lot of us are struggling with. We are afraid to be who we're meant to be. We don't really accept ourselves because other people don't accept us. But we shouldn't allow other people who don't accept us to allow it to, bring back to ourselves where we don't appreciate and accept ourselves for who we are. You have to realize that you are put on this earth for a reason just as much as everybody else. We all have our own, strengths, our own weaknesses. We all have our own unique talents and abilities. So just because yours isn't the same as somebody else's, that doesn't mean that yours isn't as important. You should, become aware of who you are. You should accept yourself for who you are. And once you are able to accept yourself for who you are, other people can learn to accept themselves for who they are. So you reflecting on yourself and accepting yourself will help other people accept themselves as well, and it'll just be a ripple effect. It'll be a current where everybody is just accepting themselves for who they are. And the seventh reason why self-reflecting is so important is because it will help you set more intention for your day. So for me, I do intentions every day. I set the intention to have a good day, to let wisdom and knowledge flow through me, to have motivation and inspiration to give you guys and for myself, as well as to just go with the flow no matter what, knowing that even if these situations do arise, I'm not going to allow them to stop me from living that life that I've always dreamt of having. This is my life. I'm going to change my mindset around. I'm going to shift that consciousness. I'm going to become the person that I was meant to be, with happiness, bliss, and joy. I'm not going to continue to let these negative and bad situations stop me. I'm going to realize that they're all happening for a reason, to teach me a lesson, to give me insight or to guide me in the right direction of life that I'm supposed to be going into, where I'm happy, where I'm content, and I'm just having fun. So there are going to be many different ways that you can self-reflect. What may work for you may not work for somebody else. So you kind of have to pick and choose. You kind of have to do trials and tribulations, realizing that one thing that somebody does in their day might not help you in your day. So pick and choose the different methods and the different activities that you can do to do your own little self-reflecting journey. You have to figure out what you like and what you don't like. So some of the things that you can do to start your journey is to do journaling, which is writing down your thoughts and your feelings throughout your day. Track them, see how you feel. Maybe you can try to switch your mindset up. Maybe you could do little positive affirmations. Maybe you could tell yourself that this is who I am and I'm not going to let anybody stop me. You can ask yourself the deeper questions about your past, your present, or your future. And it doesn't even matter what type of questions you ask. You can even go on Google and find a whole bunch of different questions. I know that from my self-reflecting journey, I did my past, I did my adolescence, and I did my presence right now. Why the things have happened, and I realized why they happened, how I was able to overcome them, and what strengths and what weaknesses I had. I'm becoming who I was meant to be. I'm allowing the reflection of the person that I used to be help me align with who I really am as a person right now in this present moment. I'm becoming that person through my meditation, through my yoga, through my self-reflecting, through going after my goals, going after my dreams, and not letting anyone or any situation stop me. So journaling will help you release your thoughts and your feelings, because once you journal, you actually come up with a lot of solutions to your own problems while you're writing things down. Because when things aren't written down, it just flows through your brain. It's all swirly and you can't ever catch a break. You're like, oh, what do I need to do next? But writing down your thoughts and your feelings will allow you to actually understand why they're happening, and will allow you to make sense of them. A solution will come up. So a couple other things that you can do is schedule time out of your day to do a little bit of self-reflection, whatever activity that you choose to do. But make sure you make a time out of your day, or you schedule a time out of your day, so that you can actually get into the habit of doing it, and allowing this to take you on a journey, and allowing this to help you become the person that you were meant to be and that you want to be, and living that lifestyle that you've always wanted to have, going after your goals, going after your dreams, and just being mindful. And the last thing that you could possibly do is meditation. And I talk to you guys about this throughout a lot of different videos, because meditation will help you to become, focused. It'll help you to become more mindful, have a clear understanding of who you are and your thoughts. It'll help you realize that your thoughts do not control you. You control your thoughts. So if you're able to control your thoughts and you can control your life, you are the artist of your own life. You are the creator. So create the life that you want to have. Stop allowing other people to write your story. Stop allowing other people to paint on your canvas, and go after the life that you have always dreamt of having. Do a little bit of soul searching. Do a little bit of self-reflecting, and figure out what it is in life that you need to help you to start living your life to the fullest. But I think that's going to be the end of this video. So if you guys gain wisdom, if you guys gain knowledge, and you thought this was very useful and it helped you out in the long run, definitely make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social media, and I'll be back with more videos. Peace.